What's going on, YouTube? It's your boy Ace. Welcome to Trucking with Ace. This is my channel, and today I'm going to talk about my CDL experience. I'm going to talk about the cost of the school. I'm going to talk about the length of the school, and I'm also going to talk about what you're going to be tested on, right? All right, so let's get right into it, right? So, in terms of the cost, now I got automatic. So, unfortunately, I have a restriction on my license. I decided to do the automatic. Um, Now the price, there's going to be two. I'm going to talk Class A specifically, but there's two options. Class A, right? For Class A, you have automatic or you have standard. Automatic is going to be 4,000. Manual is going to be 5,000. Now this is just my school, but I believe for the most part the other schools are about the same cost. I don't think it's any higher or lower than 4,000 to 5,000. Right now, that's the cost. But I want to say this: I encourage you, if you can, if you're able to fork out the money, I would highly suggest just doing your manual. Even though all the trucks in the fleet nowadays are switching to automatic, there's not really manuals out there except for maybe some small mom and pop shops and whatnot. I still encourage you to do it because the more you know, the better. And then in terms of choosing you versus choosing somebody else, if I have a manual and you have automatic, I overall just look better, even though, like I say, most trucks are on the fleet are automatic. Boom. So that's price. Now, length of the school. For me, I went to I didn't mention this, but I went to Meathead CDL school, I believe it's called. It's called Meathead, though. Now, the length of the school is two options. You have full time and you got part time. Full time is going to be 3 weeks. Part time is going to be 6 weeks. I decided to do full time. I just worked on the weekends. I said, you know what, let me just grind it out and get it over with so I can start either applying my CDL, trying to get some experience, reach out to companies. Doesn't matter. I wanted to get it over and done. I didn't want to take a long, long time. So that's going to be length. Now, in terms of what you're going to be tested on, you're going to be tested on the pre trip, and then you're going to be tested on some maneuvers. Now, for the pre trip, that's they're going to preach to you. That is the biggest thing that people mess up on. So hammer your pre-trip down. I know you're going to be excited to want to go drive, get the maneuvers down. It's fun, I get it, but you can't do that until you get the pre-trip down. If you can't get the pre-trip down, you're done. For instance, the air brakes. You got to know the four-step process to the air brakes. For me, I don't know. Like I said, I don't know about other schools, but I feel like it's around the same thing. The air brakes is pass or fail. So guess what? If you don't pass air brakes, you won't even get to drive. So that's how crucial it is, guys. Now for the maneuvers. Hopefully, I'm saying these phrases correct. But you have um, reverse straight line backing, which is basically just reversing backwards. Once you successfully do that, the next maneuver you do is reverse off as straight as forward offset to reverse offset. So basically, you try to fit the trailer and the truck in the box in between the cones without hitting any cones and getting the truck straight and landing it in the box in the back. So that's gonna be, man, these bugs are getting me like crazy, man. Excuse me. So those are gonna be the maneuvers right there. I've heard of some people say that they did parallel parking. I didn't do parallel parking. Thank God, because that just seems like a hassle within itself. But those are gonna be the maneuvers. But I want to finish it off with that, guys. There's going to be more videos in terms of my CDO experience, CDO tips and tricks, requirements, all that stuff. So, guys, stay tuned. Thank you so much to those who watched. Thank you so much to those who watched till the end. Please like, comment, subscribe. Stay tuned. Get after it.